Everybody, it's your best friend Pete, part-time exile. Not to finish Cruel. Act 3 Cruel. The last boss, Doriani. Hopefully I can kill him first try.
At the eve of the end, a demon of
After this, I'll give some thoughts. See how it goes. I think he should be doing a new attack, right? Still playing Essence Drain. Hello. I think this is new. I should probably get away from that. Ow. This is a cool boss fight, by the way. Ow. Whoa, 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 chill. really didn't want to do that boss fight again. Granted, I killed him on the first time too, but I'm assuming he die. Yeah, go back to the start. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, had a small cinematic-ish thing happen at the end after speaking of Doriani, but I am in maps, I believe. Yeah. So I'll just talk quickly about, I said quickly, but yeah, the likes and dislikes. I'll start with dislikes first. Number 1, dodge roll. This is the worst mechanic in the game, in my opinion. It's so bad. Like, if it had phasing, it would be good, but it doesn't. Many situations, I'm stuck in a corner, I dodge roll into a corner because there's a swarm of mobs running to me, and they're like literally 5 times faster than me. So by the time I'm running here, they're already resuming to me. If it had phasing, if the dodge roll had phasing, it would be okay. I would actually like the dodge roll, but it doesn't. Again, hopefully they can. I know there's a unique boots that allows that, but let's be real, that should just be an automatic thing. Yeah. The second thing I disliked, highly disliked also, was especially in Act 3, the zones are too big, like legit. You can cut them in half and it would be fine. The zones are way too big. I don't know what's the point. There's no point in it, in the zones being so big. And it's like, oh, go look for this thing, and the zone map is like literally, like I have to scroll literally, not even joking, 3 to 5 seconds just to see where this entire map is. Okay, longer than 3 seconds, literally like 5 seconds. It's too big. I said literally too much, didn't I? The third thing I disliked was Essence Drain. It's bad. I don't recommend playing it. It doesn't do, in my opinion, it doesn't seem like it does enough damage. Unless I haven't seen any other people's videos, so I don't know if what to compare this with. However, from just in general, it feels a bit undertuned. Maybe add a little bit more damage. Just a little bit. Because supposedly right now I'm doing, well, I think that's the hit damage. Let's see. No, that's not correct. So I'm supposedly doing 1275 damage, dot damage. So that's with Doja's Tenure. Without it, I'm doing 1000. Oh my god, please. I'm doing 1000 dot damage. So 200 damage for 100% spell damage. The reduced cast speed doesn't really matter. I don't plan to attack or cast Essence Drain that much. It's just upsetting that the hit of Essence Drain does literally almost the same amount of damage as the dot. It actually does more if you cast it enough. A little bit annoying. There is no damage over time multiplier on the tree. That's a good reason why it probably doesn't do that much damage. The dot damage I'm talking about. The other trash thing about is Contagion. They did a semi fix, like I think in day 2, literally in day 2, 24 hours later, roughly, where if you Essence Drain a target, the Contagion will, and you just randomly Contagion in a general area, it'll try to hit what you use Essence Drain on. So let's say if I Essence Drain a monster right here, or let's say a monster right here, try to, I guess I can't use it. But if I Essence Drain a monster right there, and I put my cursor on the little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, the Contagion will semi-auto target. In my opinion, that's terrible. Contagion should just be a small AoE, or maybe every 5 levels or X amount of levels, it should target one additional thing. and you don't have to worry about the auto targeting. The second thing I dislike about Essence Drain, let me just go to an act real fast. I'll just go anywhere. Second thing I dislike about Essence Drain is look at the projectile. It looks like Soul Rend from PoE 1. It swerves around. It doesn't need to do that. I've missed so many targets because of this. The hitbox on Essence Drain is so bad. When I say so bad, it's, in my opinion, not good. Just have the projectile go straight like PoE 1. It doesn't need to look fancy schmancy. Just go straight. And this was a big problem actually in Act 3, where the zone where you kill Doriani. All those monsters, the Urgot, literally Urgot from League of Legends, and those big Tristana looking things that shoot rocket launchers like Tristana from League of Legends, literally very original GGG. Yeah, they dodge, I don't know how, but they either the hitbox is very bad or they just good at dodging, because the enemy could be right here. He's literally, I hit it and the guy's walking away and this misses. It's like, how's it missing? It's even swerving and it's missing. So that's the other thing I don't like about Essence Drain, other than the damage is lackluster. Again, I did buy this on Act 3 normal. I was trying to kill the Viper Nazuli and I was having a hard time. They might have changed something, because I swear when she phases and she tells her minions to like use that poison attack, you're supposed to dodge roll, but I swear every time I dodge roll, it's like it would miss. However, this time, at like a day and a half later, feels like they may have tweaked some things and you can actually dodge roll it. Or maybe I'm just bad, I don't know. But yeah, I bought this. Worked well, killed everything in the campaign. I actually bought this from the vendor with 113 life in Act 3. Yeah. And augmented lightning res and regold fire res. I was like, damn, this is a good helmet. I found this, it has some spirit on it. I did buy this for 1 exalt, I believe, yeah. And I bought this again for 1 exalt. I bought this for 1 exalt. I needed lightning resistance for some reason, so I bought that. I bought this for 2 exalted because I needed movement speed. I think that was it. That was all the things I bought, I think. Yeah. I guess right now currency, what you're spending is exalted orbs. But yeah. The passive tree. So remember, you start here on the top. I went for all the damage. I literally went for all damage nodes. So start from here, go up here, get this. And I was like, either go this way or go this way. So I came here because I wanted some sustain. At least I thought it was going to be good sustain. So I went through here, good spiral into insanity. Then I went through Devoted Protector and Resilient Soul. I was like, wow, this is good. This is going to be a good node, because there's some life regeneration. And then I was like, you know what? Since I'm nearby, I'll just get Relentless Vindicator. It's not bad. And I think this was like Act 3-ish, I think. And I was like, dude, this is terrible. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I need more Riku. So I went this way. I went to Top Flesh. Terrible. Doesn't do anything. Or at least it doesn't feel like it does anything. And then I realized my minions taking so much damage, they're dying because I'm using Minion Pact on Essence Drain. So it removes a bunch of life for them so boom. Tons of life is removed. Tons of life removed. Half their life is removed. So I was like, man, my minions are dying quickly. I need to do something about that. So I was like, okay, let me get some here. Minions revive faster. And then still not good enough. All right, so I travel this way, get Gravedigger. It feels better. It also has a little bit of sustain with the mini revive, 2% life. Not that important. And I was like, okay, I need more damage. So I went here, Lingering Horror, and then I traveled all the way through to get Void. And I was like, dude, my damage is still bad. Everything feels bad. I was like, okay, let me get some more regeneration, because this is when I equipped a Vitality and I attached it to, at first I attached it to Withering Presence because I didn't have enough strength for Time of Need. So I attached Vitality, which is regenerate 1%. And then I was like, okay, this is starting to feel good. So I went through full recovery for more life regeneration rate, and yeah, definitely feels much, much better. And since I was over here, I decided to go for lasting incantations. More skill effect duration, so it's good. It makes chaos skills last longer on the enemy. And then I was like, okay, there's no damage nodes anywhere else. And there is a life node here that I want, but it's kind of out of the way. So like, never mind. So I decided to travel all the way down here to Dark Entries, because Event Horizon is a terrible node. Lose 3% of life and ES when you use a chaos skill. You are spamming chaos, your essence drain, contagion, or maybe you're not spamming contagion, but well, maybe you are, because it's such a bad skill. It always misses its target. You're spamming out your chaos skills. You cannot sustain this. If it was lose 0.5% of life, sure, it would be manageable. And maybe instead of 53 increase chaos, maybe put 35. Maybe it would actually be a good note then. So if they change it to 0.5% life loss, or I guess maybe fix chaos, because it's such a in a bad state right now. Granted, yes, early access, I understand. Still, terrible node, don't get it. Spaghettification, I just want to get it just to get it because it's so cool. But again, this is probably trash also. There's, yeah, it's not, honestly, just getting minus 13 chaos res is not ideal, so I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, so I'm trying to get to Dark Entries, +1 chaos skills, and then I'll probably get increased effective Withered eventually, or maybe try to get from some defenses. Like I'll probably change everything I'm using to like evasion based things, and that's the case, I'll probably go for Subterfuge, and there's the other one from the Trickster, I believe, somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere there's Trickster stuff. Yeah. And 100% you need recover life on kill. I don't know why this kind of node isn't in this area. You 100% need this if you're playing Essence Drain. 100%. Either here or here. Somewhere. Otherwise, yeah. I wish, yeah. This kind of node needs to be closer to the witch location. I don't know where, but it needs to be somewhere. And honestly, I don't know. This is probably for the sorcerer. I don't know. This doesn't feel good. I'm probably just gonna respec it. Honestly, it's not. From what I can tell, it doesn't feel good. So when am I gonna ascend? I don't know. We'll see how Essence Drain does in maps. If it does okay, then I will most likely ascend to Blood Mage. If it sucks in maps, I'm gonna figure out what skill I want to play and then decide what I want to ascend to. Surprisingly, Chaos Bolt is not that bad. So I was using Inevitable Critical only because I was thinking about going for Blood Mage. So this would allow me to crit more reliably. Not often, but more reliably. Again, Contagion, just using more AoE. Essence Drain is Swift Affliction, Chaos Mastery, Minion Pact. I did use Drain Elements for a bit, maybe half an act. I think I was using an act 2. Or whenever you're able to get these support 3, that's when I started using it, and I realized it doesn't feel, I don't even know if it works, because I was using it with Flame Wall, and Flame Wall says any projectile fired through the wall by you deal added fire damage and inflict the Ignite on hit. I was using it both when the enemies are in the fire and when the projectiles go through the fire. It did not seem like it was doing that much more damage, honestly. So I don't even know if it's working. And I should probably put this back there. See, I don't even know if it's working properly or if it works at all. Yeah, I'm using Skeletal Warriors, as I said, because I'm using Minion Pact right here for 40% more damage. This does work. So I needed them to be a little more tanky, so I just put more life on them and resistances. And I guess I should say, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. This Dark Effigy skill, in my opinion, it's too important for this Essence Drain build. This is what allows me to do a lot of damage because of Withering Touch attached with Dark Effigy. I did put more cast speed also. And I attached it with Font of Blood for 2% of life regeneration. So if I click it, if I stand nearby it, I get 2% regen. However, it's not that far. As you can see, it's already, I don't have the buff. And there we go. It's reasonable. I wish I could be like maybe you're there. Maybe that'd be too cheating, but I swear that would feel much better. The other, not really a problem. I don't know why minions keep falling. God damn it. If I use the Minion Pact, the Minion Pact takes it from the totem. Sometimes that's good, but a lot of times it's, in my opinion, bad. Because, yeah, it's just, in my opinion, it's not that good. I'm trying to get Withering Touch off with the effigy, the totem, and it just dies. So like one minion attack, it just feels bad. However, this is, in my opinion, this is way too important for the Essence Drain build. I hope, again, I don't know, maybe nerf, I would say nerf it, but just buff Essence Drain. It's so bad. I tried to use Soul Offering. The problem with Soul Offering is the minion itself doesn't have much life to it. So it takes like maybe 2 hits and it's dead. Maybe. That's being generous, honestly. And it doesn't last very long. So what is it? 4 seconds? 6.6 seconds because of all the skill effect duration. But the problem is, again, it dies so quickly. It doesn't use the, surprisingly, it doesn't use the Minion Pact, which is strange because the totem does, which I don't, that might be a bug or a mistake on their part. So instead of doing this, I just went with Chaos Bolt. I don't want to press another button. I guess that's all the gems, huh? I tried using Hexblast in Act, whenever I gained to level 41 or whatever it is. I was using it in the Temple of Kopek. Hexblast, and I was using it with Blasphemy. I don't know. Number one, it doesn't look cool at all. It looks awful. The skill effect looks terrible. 2, I don't even know what the AoE is or anything. I can't tell. And it does do, I think, double. It does way more damage than Essence Drain. I think Essence Drain at that time was doing 700 damage, and the whatever it's called, Hexblast was doing, I think, 1300. It's like double damage, but it just felt bad to use, so I decided, screw it, ditch it. Feels bad, don't do it. I think another problem I have is that the curse delay. The curse delay is here. It's actually called Impending Doom. That's funny. Yeah, this node is so far away. Like, I would have to go up here through here, and then if I did that, I would get Pliable Flesh, and then here. But for the chaos build, they think you're going to get Event Horizon, but this node sucks, so you wouldn't take it. You wouldn't go here. This cluster is bad. So yeah, it's kind of like a wasted, it's a bad place to go, in my opinion. Like that, the curse faster activation is seems like it would be very good. I know there's a support gem for that, but again, that's a support gem. Like I'm already using, like, what do I have in? I guess I could technically erase what I said. Let's see, do I even have it? Erase what I said, boom. Okay, perfect. Fixed. I forgot, I had something else there. I had Decaying Hex, and that Decaying Hex felt, honestly, maybe I don't have enough intelligence, but I didn't like it. It didn't feel like it was doing much damage at all. I think I stopped using it when I had like 100 intelligence. It just didn't feel like it was doing much damage. And then this spell costs so much. Look at that, 200 mana. Okay, that's why I also realized I stopped. This adds a lot of mana. 242. Look at that. Look at that. That's so much mana. That's crazy. That adds 50 mana to the skill. Like, please, brother, please. Okay. Things I liked about the game. It's new. So that's good. I like the boss designs. Maybe they could have half the HP, I don't know, or a fourth less HP, because it feels like spending 5-10 minutes on a boss doesn't accomplish anything. In my opinion. Especially you're in the campaign, like maybe if you're in the map, sure, but in the campaign, like, please just not 5-10 minute boss fights. But the boss designs are cool. I'm not gonna, I actually don't know. I was really hoping for, okay, I ran out of good things to say. I guess I played such a trash skill, so I don't really know what to say. But yeah, I was really hoping to craft more. I wasted, I think, like 2 or 3 exalts, like 2 alchemy orbs, 1 chaos orb, like from an act 2 or something, and I was like, dude, I'm getting legit nothing. And I was like, you know what, let me try go to the trade site when I couldn't kill Viper and Azuli, and I was like, man, I can't believe I have to do this. I really want to go SSF, but I just couldn't progress with no gear. Unfortunate. But yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully I'll try out maps and see how they go. Again, if Essence Drain is trash, I'm changing my skill. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna change the skill. Because yeah, this is not. I have to do a full rotational spells to kill a white mob sometimes. Like, what? I don't know if that's normal, but it just feels bad. But yeah, take care, have fun, and remember, you're the best.